How did I come up with Bodhi in the brain? Well, it started off with Natalie, who's now my editor of the book, who's the editor of the book. She kind of put it in my head. From time, she's always mentioned about if I ever decide to put anything together, whether it be a book or some form of literature, that she'd be happy to do the editing for it. So one time when she said it, which was back in August, I believe it was in August, it stuck. I decided, you know what, I need to put this book together. A book on Yinnergy meditation, which I designed and developed 12 years ago. But it went through so many different changes throughout throughout that time period, of course. But that's how it started. But so the idea was in my head, but it was after meeting with Paramahamsa Vishwananda for the second time. I've done darshan with him several times, but this was the second time meeting him in person, and the first time meeting him after the pandemic. But after I went to him for darshan, which is blessing from a guru, I was inspired. I was deeply inspired to put this book together, and I did that in 3 days. So after seeing him 3 days later, the first draft was done. And don't get me wrong though. There's been many drafts after that and added more material to it. And the book's not out yet, so I'm still adding material to it even as we speak. But the first draft was done in 3 days. And then, so now we're working towards finishing the editing. And so this book will be out soon. But yeah, it's called Bodhi in the Brain. And Bodhi is another word for enlightenment. So for those who don't know what Bodhi means, it comes from, root, I guess it comes from the same root word as Buddha. Hit all that. So that's what that is. So Bodhi in the brain. So it talks about how Yinnergy and how it can support you in the process of reaching the state of Bodhi, pretty much. And that's it really. So yeah, Bodhi in the brain coming out soon.